Greetings, this is Dr. Chavonne, and I want to say welcome to this edition of Leadership Edge, where we empower women to elevate their careers and personal growth with practical leadership strategies and inspiring insights. I hope you are enjoying your March so far. We are in almost what is our 19th day within the month, and we are almost done with this month. We are almost finished with the first quarter of the year. So I hope that whatever visions, whatever boards you created, your vision boards, whatever goals you wrote for this month or for this year, I hope that you have diligently worked on those goals within this first quarter so that you can start the second quarter off taking the goals to the next level. I know I have. Well, this month is a very special month to women, and I will be remiss if I did not do another episode about celebrating women. But just like with Black History Month, I celebrate women 365 days in the year. Give yourselves an applause. Whether you are in business, you are ministry, you are a homemaker, whether you are in education, arts and entertainment, media, you are dynamic. You are a trailblazer. You are a pioneer because someone, even if it's just one person, has looked up to you. So I want to open up the floor and you can make comments in the comment box. Who do you celebrate in this month? What woman or what women have made a substantial contribution to your life that you feel that is very vital to acknowledge? Just take a moment, reflect. I have to start with my mom. My mom had a career, but my mom was full time. My mom served in ministry. My mom was a wife. My mom was a mother. My mom was a daughter. She was a sister. She was an aunt. And she lived that Proverbs 31 woman, a woman of grace, a woman of integrity. And she still walks that walk even today. Who is that woman in your life? I have grandmothers who represented that. I have aunts who represented that. I have women that believed in going to work, believed in taking care of their children, believed in setting the example, were putting Christ first in their lives. Who are the women in your life that you want to highlight in your life? And I encourage you, make a notation. Take it down in a journal. Ask yourself, why did you choose this person? What is it about this person that you feel is a person who has left an unprecedented legacy for you to reflect on, for you to emulate? And when you write it down, that's one step of encouragement for you to know that no matter what barriers you face, no matter what trials you may come against, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. How does their leadership style? Think about their leadership styles. There are many types of leadership styles. You have the authoritarian leadership style, democratic, servant, transformational, transitional. Think about their leadership styles. What was it about them as a leader that inspired you? Think about modern day women. What have they done? Look at Oprah Winfrey. Look at Condoleezza Rice. Look at Margaret Thatcher. Look at who else can you think of? The ones of the past, Sojourner Truth. Look at the Mary McLeod Bethunes. Look at those women, the Carly I'm sorry, Fiorina, who was the head of Hewlett Packard. Think about what these women did. We get the opportunity to stand on these shoulders of women who have opened doors for us that were not open to women. They went before us. And so we are able to walk into doors. We're able to sit at tables that we necessarily did not sit in 50 plus years ago. Think about it. Ida B. Wells. Think about it. Roberta Flack. Roberta Flack was a child prodigy. Think about it. Think about the doors that they opened. Think about the Felicia Rashads. Think about the Debbie Allens. Think about the Erica Alexanders. Think about the Queen Latifahs. Think about them. What have they done? What impact have they made on your life? Think about the Barbara Walters who broke barriers in journalism. Think about them. Think about the Meredith Vieiras. Think about them. What they've done for women. the doors that the walls that they tore down, that now we are able to we're able to walk in much easier than what it was for them. Think about the Monica Pearson Kaufmans, who were news anchors, who rose from the bottom to the top. Think about them. They made a difference in our lives. Think about those women who've made differences within their communities, the Mother Teresa's. Think about them. Think about the change that they brought about, not only for their communities, but for other women as well. So today I want to encourage you, when you reflect on the women who may have had an impact in your life, the women that you may have never met, but because of their stories, your life was impacted. What part of them can you take hold to where you can reciprocate it and pay it forward to someone else? Ask yourself what legacy you want to leave, because we're all going to leave a legacy. And you want to make sure that your legacy can last not for just one generation, not for two generations, but for the generations to come. The same way in the Bible, when Sarah, God said she would be a mother, and she was like, no, I'm old, God. I don't like this, can't happen. My age is what's limiting me. But with God, there are no limits. So ask yourself, what legacy are you going to leave? When she gave birth to Isaac, and God had already told Abraham that he was going to be the father of many, the birth of Isaac opened up that door for the many to come into this earth realm. So you ask yourself what your legacy is. Write it down. What legacy do you want to leave? I want to leave a legacy of that. I walk this earth with the compassion that Christ walked for the people. I want to leave a legacy of that, the importance of having a prayer life and praying and interceding for others. I want to leave a legacy of teaching people that you can do all things that you put your heart to do, you can do it. I want to leave that legacy. I want to leave the legacy of that. If somebody asked you for something, you do it for them, no matter what, that they would know that Chavonne was always willing and able to be a servant. The same way the desire to be a servant of the Lord, I desire to be servant to others. God's word says, Jesus said, I came to serve, not to be served, and I live by that as well. So you need to ask yourself what legacy you want to leave. So I want to encourage you, like I said, reflect on the women who've shaped your personal professional life. So I want to give you some actionable ways to celebrate Women's History Month. If it's somebody in your life that they did something wonderful, acknowledge it. Maybe go and serve at a women's shelter. Maybe go and serve to feed the homeless. Hosea feed the homeless all the time. The organization, Hosea Williams, his family, they're adamant about feeding the homeless. And so join in. Put your feet on the ground. Make a difference in your community. Look at other women-owned businesses. Support them. I go to the hair salon every 4 weeks. It's a female. She owns her own business. That's showing support. I refer people. If people were to ask me, who did your locks? I refer them because I'm supporting women-owned business. You know someone who's written a book that's a female. That book empowered you and inspired you. Support them. Show your support by, if they shared a banner on social media, share that banner again on your group. Purchase a book and sew it into someone else's life. Support other women and what they're doing. Don't give up on younger women. Don't give up on the next generation. I claim those generations for God. So what do we have to do? We have to be that Titus 2 woman where God tells the older women to be the mentors to the next generation. Are you mentoring? Who are you reaching out to? Who are you inspiring? Who are you sowing into? Ask yourself that. And these are actionable steps. If you're not doing it, then you need to do it. Find someone you can mentor. Find someone you can coach. Find someone you can inspire. Be a blessing. It's better to be a blessing than to be blessed. And when you're a blessing, you will be blessed. So I invite you, viewers, share your thoughts, make a comment in the chat. Let me know your thoughts on what it means about leaving a legacy, what it means to be a woman, and what it means to make a difference. And I want to encourage you, if you haven't done so already, and this is your first time watching Leadership Edge, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Dr. Chavonne D. Stewart, because every week you will get a new edition of Leadership Edge. Also, I encourage you to visit our website at www.globalleadership.com. We have a lot of tools and a lot of resources, and you can schedule your unstoppable discovery call. It's a free 30-minute call to get you ignited to become unstoppable. Thank you once again for tuning into this edition of Women of Leadership Edge, and we salute you, women, and we thank you, all the women who have paved the way for the centuries for each and every one of us to be able to fulfill our dreams and our goals in the 21st century. Have a blessed day.